Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Now I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking something strange going on in this trucking industry, huh? You just can't quite put your finger on it. It seems like all of a sudden, in the last 2-3 days, some things done changed. You wondering what's going on. You like, Andrew, can you come on here and explain to us why all of a sudden there's this big change going on? And I'm here to tell you, because I was wondering too, because when Friday hit yesterday, first thing I was thinking, I was like, I know my lease driver's gonna come on YouTube and show us them great $14,000 settlements and them $3,000 take-home checks. And boy, when Friday hit, I was on all their page because I just knew they had some good game to give us. Some good checks to show us. Why? Owning a cash truck is just not worth it. Having your authority is the worst way to go in trucking. And I was waiting. I mean, Friday came and I was checking. I was on the TV and I was flicking through it because I was going through the community posts. I mean, I was waiting for the live feeds. I didn't know what was going on. Midnight hit. Next thing you know, it's Saturday. I said, man, what the hell? What the hell? Then I wake up this morning. I said, well, maybe it's a fluke. Maybe the day. I know the day they gonna give us that good game. I know them reefer drivers. I know they've been missing the last 2 days, but today's Saturday. I just know them reefer drivers finna come on here and give us this good game on how this reefer, because reefer, I heard they making a killing out there. They making some. Maybe the reefer guys on vacation. Maybe that's where it is. They on vacation. And they've been making so much money, split splash is Labor Day weekend, Andrew. Okay, I understand. It's Labor Day weekend. They'll be back after Labor Day weekend. I understand. I know things are slow right now. And then I checked my phone this morning. I said, man, let me go on my favorite lease driver page because I just know he got a good community post to show us that $14,000 settlement. Boy, I clicked on that damn Joshua Longino. I said, man, what in the hell is going on? Man, let's check this out. I said, man, what the hell is he doing? I'm listening. Y'all hear the volume? Wait a minute. Hold on. Turn this up. I said, what is he doing? I know that ain't what I think it is. I know my ears are deceiving me. Josh. But I know you are not on the treadmill. Josh. Josh. It can't be. Never in the history of truck driving. Never in the history of driving a truck would I ever think the day would come when my favorite lease driver is on a treadmill. Josh, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this, Josh. What's going on? No more $14,000 gross? No more posting settlements? Everything all right, Josh? I watched the video. I'm listening. I'm like, what you mean no more chicken nuggets? Josh, what's going on with the chicken nuggets? What's your stance on the chicken nuggets? What you mean no more chicken nuggets? Josh? I had to hit up everybody. I had to hit up all my friends. I said, man, what's going on with Josh, man? Why he on the treadmill? They say, hey, Andrew, man, you motivated him, Andrew. all summer, you was working on a treadmill, and you was explaining how, lease drivers probably should get out the truck, get that low blood pressure down. Then, you had that little cardio bike for Josh. You kept inviting him, and he was really listening, and he was like, he know he should come. So really, you motivated him to go on, step on out that truck, and, he want to live a little bit longer. Nah, I'm not believing that. What really happened, Josh? Tell us the truth. Was it a light heart attack? Was it a light heart attack, Josh? Huh? A light stroke? Huh? Did you wake up and your arm was stuck in one position and you, what was it, Josh? Come on, tell us the truth, man. What really happened? Huh? Because I know you ain't just woke up one day and decided, I don't want to get the money no more, man. I'm finna go over here. And what gym is that, John? What gym is that? We could have all came. What's going on, John? Tell me the truth, man. Because I ain't nowhere in the world all of a sudden you ready to work out. You ready to get back in shape. You talking about putting the chicken nuggets and the Popeyes down. What's really going on? Because I know it wasn't me. Even though I'm the only person that wants you to live a long time, everybody else around you wants you to, keep running so you can drop unalive, So what's really going on? What's really going on? Because all summer, Josh, I was just like, ain't nothing wrong with, getting that white sheet of paper with all that ink on there. You can't do nothing with, 14, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million gross. Can't do nothing with it. You can't pay no mortgage with that sheet of paper. You can't get a car with that sheet of paper. You can't even buy a candy bar from the store with that white sheet of paper with all that ink on there. Huh? You can't do nothing with that besides put it in the strutter. Or better yet, don't print it out at all. But you can fool a lot of people on the internet with that. So what's really going on? Because I know ain't nowhere in the world you decided to trade $14,000 gross for a treadmill. I'm not buying it. I want to know what happened. I want to know the story behind this. Your medical card coming. Josh? Don't tell me that medical card is coming up. You got to renew it. And you know what the doctor told you last time. Is that why you on the treadmill? I bet that's why he on the treadmill. That medical card coming due and Trump administration ain't playing with him. Tell him, Josh, you ain't got no choice but to get back healthy again. Talking about putting chicken nuggets and Popeyes down and drinking plenty of water, huh? What about the money, Josh? Who is going to gross the $14,000 now, Josh? What about the truck pay? How you gonna pay the truck? Josh, you gotta do 140 hours, Josh. 140 hours a week. 5,000 miles, Josh. You ain't got time to be on a treadmill, Josh. 800 plus miles a day. Where do you find the time to get on this damn treadmill and play all these games? What? Come on now, Josh. Oh, let me guess. You didn't pass the medical card, did you? Josh, don't tell me you ain't got no CDL, Josh. 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 You ain't got no CDL. Josh, come on now. Come on, this Andrew. Come on, let the truth out, Josh. Let the truth, because I'm not believing that all of a sudden you had just been watching my videos, me trying to motivate you, get out the truck, get healed again. You just all of a sudden on Saturday, I'm gonna go ahead and do what Andrew been telling me. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna go and give it a try. I'm gonna go and walk a mile. Nah, because I be having to put two and two together. Because I know my favorite lease driver, the hardest worker, hardest runner, biggest gross, more money than every truck driver on planet Earth. Ain't no way he just woke up and just said, I ain't going to drive no truck. I'm finna go in this gym right quick. I'm going to forget all that 14,000 gross, coast to coast, armor loads or team loads with a reefer one side of the planet to the other. Josh, today Saturday. You don't want to go to Miami, Florida? I know you had a good Miami, Florida load that was on load, boy. I saw your posts. Look, let me look at it again. Because I was just on your community post. Let me see. Let me go to your community post, John. I know good and hell well you ain't turned down no money. 2 days ago, look, $10,000, California to some part of goddamn Florida, Palmo Beach or something. You ain't want to go down to, you ain't want to go to Beach Jaws for $10,000? California to Miami, Florida, 9,400. You didn't want to take the 9,400? Because I know if somebody offered me 9,400, I most definitely might get my fat ass on no treadmill and this $9,400 on the line. So what's really going on, huh? Was it a light heart attack, a light stroke, or is the medical card cut off? You went inside to get it renewed. They said, Josh, look here. Now you done paid your way through this. You done taught your way through this. But unfortunately, with everything, they cracking down on all this, all this stuff in trucking, Josh. Your neck too big, body too wide. With you, Josh, you got to drop 20 pounds, man. Now we can get you another 90-day card, but look, I'm gonna tell you what, go hit that treadmill and just start doing water fasts and watermelon fasts, or whatever them ridiculous fasts are. Go and do that. And then, give about 30 days, come back into the doctor office, and we can get you that 90-day medical card again. But right now, you just unhealthy. Your body, you've been sitting in that chair 20 hours out of a day, 22 hours of the day. Body can't move, blood ain't really circulating no more. You're almost unalive driving that truck. But, man, I just can't give you that 90-day medical card again, huh? So now, I believe you on a treadmill because you ain't got no medical card. And it's only one way to find out, Josh. It's only one way to find out. Sunday, I want you to go live Sunday and Monday. I want to see that truck moving. I want to see the truck moving. Now, if I see the truck moving Sunday, Monday, or sometime this week, then I believe you still got a medical card. And maybe it was a light stroke or a light heart attack. One or the other. Because I'm not going to believe that little old Andrew constantly going to the gym, drinking water, eating healthy, trying to motivate John so he can live longer by getting that high blood pressure down, diabetes, getting his body in check, working on that cardio, working that heart muscle out. He just all of a sudden decided to wake up and, man, you know what? I think Andrew is on to something, man. Let me go and get a little bit healthy right quick, because I got plenty of time to drive a truck. Hell no, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Nope. I want to see that truck moving. I want to see that truck move Sunday, Monday. I'm going to be looking every day, all week, because I think you ain't got no medical card, and they don't want to tell me, Josh, but they ain't got to tell me because I'm too smart. I think the medical card is gone. Ain't no way you just woke up on no Saturday and just said, I'm in the gym, man. Huh? Are you in Vegas? Because I know you ain't chose no gym over the casino. Shit, not with all them buffets in Vegas. Who you exercising for? Who you at? Did you go by Mayweather Gym or something? They told you, hey, wait a minute now. Got good shape, man. You make me the heavyweight champ. And then you just said, what? And they say, yeah, man, all you got to do is get on this treadmill, get in shape. Is that why you were made? Did they offer you $1 million contract or something? You training to be the heavyweight champ? Because if that's the case, Josh, you need to let us know so we can all get behind you. You know what I'm talking about? You, shoot, what kind of training you training for something? Let me know now, because I'm just wondering, John. I know ain't nowhere in hell you just said forget about the 14,000 gross, 10,000 gross, 140-hour a week, 5,000 miles. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not when you got, freaking $1,200 truck note plus whatever it is due. Nah, ain't no way. Not my favorite lease driver. Not my favorite lease. Not when loads from California and Florida paying $10,000, according to that post you posted on the load board. No, ain't no way in hell you declined that. Because first of all, I know if you go from California and Florida, you ain't got no time to be on no treadmill. So what's really going on, huh? I got some questions. We got some questions. Because the lease drivers, they don't want to show no settlements this week. None. We don't hear nothing about no settlement. I want to hear about the three. I'm sitting over. Where's the $3,000? I got to troll everybody. Yeah, come on now. I want to see the settlement. I'm not saying they negative. I'm not saying no lease driver got a negative settlement. I'm saying where is the monies? Because what I'm seeing right now is lease drivers are good. Because this ain't looking too good. I mean, the king of leasing on the treadmill. How much gross are you gonna get on the treadmill? You can't make no money on no treadmill. You ain't got time. Ain't nobody out here grossing $14,000 got time to be on a treadmill, let alone a gym. They ain't talking about no more chicken nuggets and Popeye. I ain't seen the whole thing, Josh, but let me just kind of scroll through and see. Did you do some weightlifting too? Wait, boy, look at that face, Josh. Oh boy, wait, it's melting off, Josh. You gotta stay with it though. You gotta stay with it though. Real talk. Yeah, you gotta stay with it. That's what I'm saying. He looked like he had about 3.0 speed. All right, Josh. All right, you ain't got to do no incline. I know your legs burning. That's that what they call it? Oh, damn, what they call it, John, when your legs start burning. I know your legs burning. It's gonna take a couple of weeks before you gotta work all that out, but stay with it, Hold on. Hold on now. You what? Get the calories off. That's what I'm talking about, Josh. Get the calories off. What? Burn the calories.
I just take to me. About to get an appointment. Jay, by the strip. Man, real okay.
Come on now.
For me though.
Trying to see what's going on.
Okay.
He able to talk while he on the treadmill, so he ain't lost all his wind yet. He breathing. He breathing. It's tough, but he breathing. Okay, he stayed on there about 8 minutes. So 8 minutes.